This is one of the videos I am most excited for on my channel because this right here, this is my girlfriend. We've been dating. We met at a conference, Amazon conference back in Las Vegas in March of 2018. So I get a joke that we met in Las Vegas. And she has spent this year building her Amazon brand out. She's been doing $23,000 a month in sales. About 33% of that is profit. So over $7,000 a month in profit. Just so proud of her. We're doing ridiculously well. Her first product launched in about the end of January, and then she's launched one product about a month after that and another one a month after that. Sounds like a lot of work, but it is really just different sizes and colors, variations of the same product. So it is way less intimidating than it sounds, and it has paid off super well. Right now, she's stocked out of two of her best-selling products. You spent about $30,000 buying inventory after you stocked out, correct?
Yes, this is on my second order. I spent 20,000 on one product and then 10,000 on the other one.
And the first time you spent on those two products, on all three products, maybe what, $20,000 on all three of them combined?
Yeah, maybe a little bit under.
Under that,
Yeah.
so she spent 20,000 on all three the first time, and now on two of them, she's spending like $30,000 because they started selling so well. She's like, "Should I buy 1,500 units?" And I'm like, "No, you got to ship them via sea." One of her products, she was selling what, 700 units a month, and it hadn't peaked yet. We'll show you some of the charts.
Hmm.
And like, you could be selling 1,000 units a month here in just a month or two of this product. So, but it's been a long journey. You've been working on these products for almost a year, probably 10 months.
Seems like forever, but
Y-
it's about a year. I think I started in May, June. Just emailing manufacturers and trying to find the right one, and it turns out that the my product actually has restrictions on it as far as uh, the manufacturer being able to make this product. So it took me a while to figure that out. And then once I chose the manufacturer, I didn't have that good a communication with them. Well, it was more like they set a deadline and then they would miss it, and it's their fault. And then I have to sit there and wait for 2 to 3 weeks to go by, and then they're like, okay, now it's ready. So it was just a lot of going back and forth that took probably like months. And, I was pretty frustrated and discouraged, which probably added a couple more months to it. So things just got prolonged. But I just kept at it. And, once I launched and it went live and I saw some activity every week, every month increasing, then I got more inspired to do more.
Yeah, she kind of lost her inspiration for a while, which I wouldn't blame her.
Yeah.
Because we only could literally find one manufacturer for this product, we went through some shit that we normally would not do. We would just go to the next one. But because of these and we had to go to China. When we went to China last year in I don't know, September
Mm-hmm.
was when we were going to go and really source this product out, and that's when we found out that we were going to have some issues doing it. But I mean, let's talk about your launch strategy here. This is my favorite part, by the way. What was your launch strategy, babe?
I pretty much didn't have one. I just went live and I didn't do any giveaways. I didn't join any review groups. And, I just basically turned it on and turned on PPC. I did one manual campaign and one automatic, and then I would play with the numbers for a little bit. And that's pretty much it. I didn't do anything. I had zero reviews, and I remember asking you like, "Oh my gosh, how am I going to sell this? Because I have zero reviews. No one's going to buy it. Um, and maybe I shouldn't even do PPC because I have zero reviews." But then it just started selling. I guess I didn't really need reviews.
And your top competitor has how many reviews?
My top competitor has over 1,000 reviews. They've been selling for a
Years.
solid 3 years at least. And they've been in that spot for a while. They don't have very many competitors. And so,
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody had done yet what Kelly did with this product, and we found a hole in the market. And if you okay, so if you launch a product and on day 1 or 2 or even 3, it sells a couple units and you didn't do much, you didn't maybe you spent a little bit of money on advertising, you have a good product and it's going to do very well. It's just going to take, maybe 4, even 6 weeks to really cap out. And let me show you, because we would just keep seeing her sales go up, and she was always like, "Oh my gosh, how's it going to do?" And I'm like, "Just give it a month." And at the beginning of 1 month, she did like $300 a day, and then at the end of that same month, she was doing like $800 a day. And part of it was one more product launching, but a lot of it's just, let me show you some of these charts here from her products. So here you can see one of her products, how it launched. She started doing, right the first week, less than $200. But
Mm-hmm.
then she started hitting like 700, she did some $750 days with this product, consistently doing $500 during this time span after. But it took what she launched on very beginning of May, and then it took almost an entire month for her to consistently hit those $500 days. So a whole month to ramp up. And you're going to see the same thing here with this product. This product took even longer to ramp up. Holy crap, she was doing 300 units a month at the end point. But you guys are getting so worried on day one, like, oh man, product's not selling well. Well, give it some time. So you had a lot of problems with photographers.
I went through 3 or 4 photographers, all recommendations from friends, and supposedly these are really good photographers. And you look at their gallery, and they're professionals. But you know what? I didn't like any of them. I ended up just using my iPhone and some filters and just taking pictures on my own. And then I had a friend who used Photoshop to kind of tweak the pictures. And we also tried to take our own pictures, and just a combination of our own photography, Photoshop. We came up with some pretty good pictures. And those were the ones I ended up using on my listing.
Because a lot of the magic is not in the photography as much as the Photoshop. And if you pick a photographer and they're great photographers, but they suck at Photoshop, they're worthless. They're dead in the water to you. And I hadn't found a photographer that I really liked. That's just why she had to try a bunch out. Then I just found somebody that I like, but he does 3D. He's doing 3D renders for me, but he's $1,000 a listing. Like every product cost me $1,000. They're not cheap, but they're freaking phenomenal. So you can still bootstrap. Like my parents are launching a product. We're taking those pictures with phones, and I will do a
Mhm.
little bit of Photoshop or hire somebody to do it.
I mean, I hired someone to do 3D rendering too, but obviously not as good as your guy.
Also, she has ridiculously high standards. I'd be like, "That's a great picture." Oh no, it's not good enough. We actually launched these products, and she wasn't making. She was selling $23,000 a month, but was making just a couple, like $2,000-3,000 profit, because once they were all launched, we took every product and we raised them. We raised one product from $20 to $30, like 50% increase in cost to the customer. But she kept selling $23,000 a month, and then went from making 3 grand, 2-3 grand, to making 7-8 grand profit on the same sales. Because once you should always launch your product at a low price. Amazon, it's so much easier to get velocity that way.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I think you made this point where I'm going to increase my price, but I can sell half as many units and still make the same. So, yeah, I was very hesitant to increase the price so much, but as long as they were selling, that means I didn't really have to sell as much and still make the same amount.
Yeah, she was selling this $20 product and making like $4 profit, and I was like, well, let's raise it to $25, and then you're going to make double as much money, so you can
Mm-hmm.
sell half as many units. And that's what we did. And she didn't sell half as many units because that's really usually not how it works. When there's not a lot of competition because you picked the right product, it's easy to do. What's next? How are you going to make the most money in Amazon?
Why do something different just if it's working? So I'm just probably going to do another variation of what I have.
So more colors
Yeah,
and
more
sizes.
colors and um, just the way I differentiated was designing my own basically design for this product, so I could use that and put it on other products.
So yeah, she's gonna take that concept that's proven itself and take that design and put it other places. You know, the T-shirt design's winning well. Well, put that on a
Mm-hmm.
bag, and it's easy now because you've already got the design. So now you just need to find the manufacturer, and then you already have a manufacturer for this set of products. So if you're launching just another variation, you just make a phone call, and it's
Mm-hmm.
so simple, so simple. Guys, I'm so proud of Kelly for doing this. She's super shy, as you can tell on camera. Not usually this shy. Actually, much louder normally.
No, it's not true.
And she loves her cats. You've probably seen them in a few videos. We're not bragging here. I just want to show you, like, this is real. I seriously think this is the best business model on the
Mm-hmm.
entire planet to quit your job in the next year. I don't think there's anything better than this. That's why I'm putting a lot of time and effort behind my own Amazon business also. If you guys want to teach you how to pick products, that video is right here. My new software is launching soon and it's going to kick butt. And then also my first year's results on Amazon right here. We'll see you guys in the next video. Smash that subscribe button.